The Tea with Tiffany. I hope you enjoy the show. This show is about making whole flower herbal teas that benefit your body every time you drink them by mind, body, and soul. I make the teas in order for you to have a visual, a pretty visual as you drink the tea. I also make the aroma worth making the tea, and it tastes good. So I'm gonna say, we all know real tea requires a teapot. So let's get started today. Well, I'm gonna get set up, and I am going to cleanse the air so that we can make sure that this tea provides all the healing that it was intended, because we know flowers got the power. So I'm gonna start by making sure we have a order today, and I'm so happy that the order contains our star flower with the power. Yay! So I'm excited to have you here. So let's just take a moment while I get it together. I have my tray where I sit my bags, as you'll see today. You're gonna learn today. If you didn't already know, flowers are natural. Most medications start with the base of a flower. And with that, why not have just the flower without all the extras and the chemicals? So let's get started. And thank you again, my flowers, for joining. All right, so we have an order. I first, if it is a usual, because this is going to be a assorted box with their 3 favorite teas in it. So I'm just glad that one of them contains our star flower. So I usually put tags in the area that I'm going to make the tea. So we are going to make some amazing sunrise and some floral fusion. And the other one is a new tea that I haven't named yet. So let's put in what is a possible tea name that is sweet and smells like a garden. All right. Come on in. I don't know who y'all be telling. I just like to put my little bags. This came in handy because it helps me get the tea bags in. We do 12 tea bags, so the two favorite we're gonna make 5, 10. It would only be 2 of those, so we're gonna make this 4, 8, 10, 12. Let's do one more. This one for her. Remember, this is a sorted box. And we would do 3 of the least because I know she really liked the Amazing Sunrise. So, come on, where you at? Where you at? Come on, good day today. Let's get some conversation going on. I was going to talk about having resilience, even though I posted something recently about it, but I don't know. I just hear a lot of people talking about the tough times that they're having. I mean, not all of them are like horrible, but everybody go through something here and there. That's what I mean. So I was just thinking about, we know a lot of people who have had to be really resilient at their lowest low, going their highest high, from the lowest low to the highest high. And we hear those stories all the time, but it took resilience and not to give up on the fact that today is a hard day. Maybe tomorrow is an easy day, or tomorrow tomorrow will be better, and I had to go through this today to be prepared for tomorrow. So I don't know, I just think about sometimes why it's got to be negative when something we don't agree with or something we don't want to happen. I'm going to say it that way. How come when we don't agree with or something happens that we didn't want to happen, it's got to be a negative? Why it can't be a lesson? Or why it can't be stepping stone? Because maybe you had to go through that. It gave you something. It provided something, whatever it may be, insight. Woke up in a certain area that you was choosing to sleep in. But with resilience, sometimes when we go through things, let's not always make them negative, because then it'll give you the strength to be able to get up and push forward. Like, I think life is supposed to be lesson. If you don't go through anything, how do you grow? So they say you have to be uncomfortable to grow. So I think that's where resilience come in. We have to understand that, hey, I need to look at this differently. Instead of a fixed mindset, go to a growth mindset and see the positive of it. Or what did you get from it? It might just be a tool you need to put in your toolbox for later. Because we like to choose the side. But you know the part where you watch some people go through or talk about going through different things, and they go through stuff all the time. I just think that's supposed to be their experience, and maybe after a certain time, because maybe they're not getting the lessons, but maybe after a certain time of them going through something all the time, then maybe they get a big bonus later because they just needed all that to that. Because we've seen people who went from worse to worse to worse, and then now they have everything they want or could need. They now millionaires, or they now living their dream lives, whatever it may be, or they living with the dream person of their life because maybe they deserve it. But sometimes we have to also look at them and, you know, recognize their resilience, or if they caught in a trap. So not for us to decide. No. All right, let's get this area cleansed so that we can cleanse this area and make this tea so that we can provide healing little by little through a nice cup of tea or a nice bath tea while you sip and soak. And just know that we all know real tea requires a teapot. I love it. All right. Cleanse. So that these plants and flowers may provide the natural healing that it was intended. Cleanse this space so that it is free and clear and provides positive energy to bring into Ooh. Okay. Where's you at? Whew, I can feel it in the air. I mean, pretty much, I won't tell. This also calms your soul, so calms my soul. So if you know anything about it, and it's a short little speak what you want in the air situation for me. I believe that if you're going to provide something that is supposed to help someone, you kind of put good energy and vibes. And I do it mainly because I've been around people all day, and everybody is on their own growth level. So who am I? But it helps clear up so that what Earth gave us has a positive space to provide the power that it was intended. All right. Thank you. All right. So let me just cleanse my hands because I don't know, it's got the ashes or something. A little bit of ashes. A little bit. Again. So let's get into getting the tea with Tiffany. And who, which, what is the flower with the power? And who is the star? And today we have Peach Blossom. Peach Blossom is the star flower with the power. Yes, peach blossom. Look at those peach blossoms. These are really sweet. When I first started making teas, because you can use it as a sweetener, I was putting it in everything, in every tea. And then, you know, as you learn, everything don't go together and everything should not. As you get into making custom teas, you're like, okay, that don't have the power I need to add. So there are so many flowers that are sweet, believe it or not. But then there are some that are bitter. So we're gonna start with this Floral Fusion for one, because it has our star flower with the power, which is Peach Blossom. Peach Blossom. Y'all didn't tell me I had it upside down. So Peach Blossom is like a soft and floaty, and it's a feminine flower as well. So in Chinese art and literature, it is a symbol of luck and longevity, and it's supposed to mean sex and fertility. Not for me, for whoever would like sex and fertility. Some of the benefits are it helps reduce inflammation, improving skin health and aiding in digestion. It has antioxidants that can protect skin from free radicals. You know what that do? That keep us looking young. Helps us with aging. It also has UV protection. So whether you use it in a bath tea or a sipping tea, it's just going to release that little bit of power. Like I said, a lot of these give you very little of mini healing. But of course, drinking a tea on the regular, and they don't have to be the same kind, because you'll be getting healing powers from everything in the bag. Peach Blossom is good for the digestive system with constipation, edema, dysuria, and phlegm. It help you get rid of phlegm. Help treat phlegm and get rid of it. So our superstar flower is Peach Blossom. All right. So for this particular tea, we're gonna add some peach blossom. Let me see, I got a recipe here, so I need to know how many peach blossoms to add there. And it is 2, 3, 3, and 2. Okay. So we have a spoon, and we're gonna do, okay, we're gonna have to do these right here. Put these back here. That. 5 and 5, right? So these gonna go here. 5, 3, 5, and 3. Okay. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, cool. So we can leave them 3 over there until I work on them. All right, so we need 2 in each. I am waiting for, you ready to go, huh? Take care of somebody. You see that bud hop off and go in there? So I was talking about resilience And since we never know what the world will bring us, I just have to say, my support to the people who experience the fires. My support also to the tragic accident in New Orleans. I just wanted to say that. My support to that. Because that takes resilience as well. Since we're talking about it. All of it takes resilience. And so many more things. I just really... Alright. There's our super flower with the power. And it is Peach Blossom. Alright, so I was also thinking that if we look back on a lot of things when you empty in your bag, as I call it, empty in your bag, as most people call it, a lot of things we just picked up out of, at that age, that was our thought. And we forgot to get rid of it. Because we had to be resilient for that time period. But hopefully as you grow, you become somebody different, which means then you have to make new morals and values and rules for yourself and boundaries, because your life changes and hopefully your thoughts grow in different areas in order for you to provide what is meaningful for you at this point in life, not what it was at 20 and you still, and it don't meet your 40, 50-year-old life that you still had at as a rule, when it's not even conducive at this point. But that takes resilience too, because now you have to give up something that has been a part of you, not understanding that it's really not a part of you anymore. You learned something from it, and now you... Dried lily. How much dried lily do we need? We need 2. All right. So I just say, think about being your self, who you are today. We can't go back. We can't change anything that we already been through. We just have to take what we learn and use it to our advantage, or be able to recognize something that didn't benefit us then, and making sure it doesn't interfere with the lifestyle we trying to have today. And then worry about tomorrow. If we get caught up on what ifs and shoulda, coulda, wouldas is the past. What ifs is the future. But live in the moment, because you're gonna need to in order to be resilient, and not put factors, the fact that just lead me to, because I was telling somebody, like, everybody's entitled to their emotions, but your emotions are based on your experiences. So, but if you deal with fact, you get a whole different perspective on so many things. Put down the facts. Take your emotions out of it. Don't say I feel. This what happened. This what happened. This what happened. But the facts. Proven facts. Not emotional facts. And then resilience would be a lot more helpful to you to get through whatever you're growing through. I just added some dried lily. I'm going to add a different lily because it gives it a little bit of extra sweetness. But dried lily is the gift of the gods, as they call it. It's the antidote. It's the, let me get it correct. The antidote gift of the gods for everything Oh, it's the antidote of the gift of the gods for everything. So this one got calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, vitamin A, B1, B2, and C. It also has carotene balance it's a balance of masculine and feminine. And we know there's only another flower that does that. But that mixture alone gives you great vibes and great energy. So remember, these whole flower teas is about mind, body, and soul. You have to experience it to understand. Take the ultimate relaxation challenge. Trust me, the ultimate relaxation bag, I'm going to showcase that next week on the show. Because I do have one ready, but I get these orders done while I talk to you. And thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, please. And don't forget to look at the link below and order your teas. And let the healing begin from the inside out. All right. We on the road. What's next? Chrysanthemum and Wham. Chrysanthemum and Wham. So let's continue talking about, we talked about the digestion that it aids with the constipation, edema, dysuria, and it helps get the phlegm out. Some other benefits is it can help boost the immune system, weight loss, sleep, aromatherapy. I mean, all in this little bud. That's power in itself. I haven't even got started telling you about the energy that it provides. So let me get my next. So our next flower that goes in floral fusion is chrysanthemum and Wham. And chrysanthemums have a lot of different types of this flower, because the other one I'm going to add is the, where is it? The Flotus chrysanthemum goes in here as well. And I want to say one of these, I believe, in Wham. Calendula, and the chrysanthemum and Wham is good for energy. Ooh, good for energy. So not only will this tea, the bag is pretty. You know, I layer my bags so that they are pretty. But look at that flower. Ready to provide the healing power it was intended. So I'm just going to put our chrysanthemum and Wham in here. Pretty much try to put a whole flower, so because we all know that real tea requires a teapot. Once you pour the water on, because these are natural biodegradable bags. Trust me, I'm a naturalist. Everything here is good for you. um, Provided by the earth itself. So I just want to say thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Let me see if I can find Kimberly. Right. So we're talking about peach blossom. So the other we talked about, it helps with weight loss. Now I have a weight loss tea, but the thing with peach blossom is you would have to have a whole bag of it. So it takes a combination. And I want you to look all this up. It's just that simple. It's a flower. It's no hidden information that you can't find. I just learned more about how to put the flowers together. That's the different teaching. But the flower and the benefits and the meanings and the symbolisms are also things you can look up. And it gives you the information provided and depends on what you're looking for. Looking for the symbolism, the benefits, what spiritual number it connects to. I mean, all of that is an option, but I'm just telling you, I need to know how much makes a good tea, a pretty tea bag, and it's going to provide me some healing. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've added so now we're going to add our photos. I thought I filled this up before I came over here. Okay, so I need a peek at my recipe. How much of this? Three of these. And you'll imagine, because I want to say you get the energy and the weight loss. That's gotta be. Oh, buddy. Too. Where you at? Where you at? Um, um, let's see. Let's see if we can get some visitors in here today. Talk about something. Get some visitors. Ooh, I know one thing. Talking with y'all about stuff I thought about is actually relaxing as well. All right, I'm going to add the lily in here. I took this one from that one. Too much had went in that one. So this lily, as you can see, had to get a fork for this one. Imagine when you put all these natural powers together. Not only do you get a pretty picture, a pretty sight, but then you also get a lot of different healing power as well. Can't beat that with a 10-foot pole, as they used to say. And I think we got one more. We do. Our star flower from last week, which was lavender, also goes in here. So we added our lily, yep, peach blossom lavender. All right. We halfway there. Now, lavender is so strong, which we talked about last week. So we just want to make sure we want to make sure. Can you imagine? One day I'm going to make it to that lavender farm. That's what. Can you imagine walking? I only got jars full. But can you imagine walking through the lavender farm? These make nice little sachets. So like a lot of my bath teas I use for smell good too, like sit in your closet. Um, ooh, we did that already. There's another star flower with some power, and it is lavender. All right. We got some pretty colors in there. Look at that. Okay. I am going to start the next one. Let's talk more about our super flower pot with the power. Peach blossom. Peach blossom. All right. So now peach blossom. I think I wanna just for color's sake, let's add a little bit more. Supposed to be. Like a work of art. Like a work of art. I need to make one more. I want to drink some tonight. So none of these flowers that's in Floral Fusion have caffeine. I don't believe. So the meaning of the peach blossom, our star flower with the power today, good things in the future, sowing beliefs and hope for good things in the future, growth, prosperity, romance. I'm trying to tie the bag. That's all I'm doing over here. Trying to tie this bag because these are complete. The star flower with the power. Want to hear great power that it has? Okay. I'm supposed to pull that first. What was you thinking? Oh my. Our peach blossom. has vitamin A, B, C, and some other little minor nutrients, but they in there. And that's just this little peach blossom that's full of flavor. See, no ground, nothing here. All whole everything. Um, I don't know. I pulled that bag like I was tying a knot, and you got to pull it close first. Mm. I was trying to tie the knot and pull it at the same time. That does not work. I think you have to have a little bit of resilience, and I think life requires it, or you won't ever. You go through one thing, and you won't get up, and it's fall down 9, get up 10. You don't stay there. You take a moment, see what you need to get from it, and you build from that point. Because what happened in the past is not today and at this moment. It's not the same people. It's not the same. Similar. It might be similar, but it's not the same because everybody has different experiences in life. So you can't say one person. Now they might have some character traits that are the same as some people, but I can tell you this, and what I do know as a fact is that they might have the same character trait, but it's a little different because they didn't walk the same path. They had different experiences that led them to that point. So my point is, um, the point I'm making is the fact that you can't base somebody today on somebody of yesterday. These all got the things on them, so I'm winning already. I'm winning because I got that many. Three done out of 5. I probably do have. Ooh, 4 out of 5. I need one more. See this tray? Got all my little tricks of the trade over here. I'm gonna have to write labels. I probably gotta go look. Got some ribbons for those little boxes. And I got some spoons and forks for me. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, say assorted. See, I already got an assorted label ready to go. Okay. This is my toolbox over here, pretty much. All right, so we talked about the nutrients in it, the vitamins. That's part of our super flower with the power. Peach blossom. Peach blossom. Me and Peach blossom. We got the vibe. We got the vibe. All right, so let's talk about when we make a tea. So remember, peach blossom also is good for your skin. Remember we said that way at the beginning. I'm trying to think. There was I have I got some info I wanted to share with you about um, peach, peach blossom. Some facts about it. So we talked about it's soft, it's floaty, it's a feminine flower. We talked about how Chinese art and literature see it as a symbol of luck and longevity. It also brings energy for sex and fertility. It also provides the that belief and hope for good things in the future. So start today. You be ready. So because it represents longevity, it was used to ward off evil and to and manufacture weapons. And the Taos magician used the petals and the blossom in love potions, sex and fertility, and romance. So peach blossoms they use them today in cosmetics, perfumes, potpourri mixes. I told you they smell amazing. This tea smells amazing. Um, and in culinary when they cooking, and in cooking because of the flavor. And boy, oh boy, they are. Is it good to drink it? I'm gonna say it can boost your brain function. Flower and tea drinkers experience better cognitive and motor skills, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because of the serenity that whole teas offer. So it's one thing, the ground tea, it's not gonna give you the visual that calms you. And the first thing we always can go with is what we see. So if the food don't look good, we already thinking it don't taste good because and presentation is everything. So compared to a ground tea, you just see little black pieces and not really sure what's in it. But with whole flower tea, you can see every flower and you can look them up individually and see what they add as a collective for you. Um, uh, because you got to think about every flower that's in the tea is giving you something. So re-energizing you every day, all day. Peach blossom, peach blossoms. I'm just tell you mm, 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 mm. The smell itself is delicious. All right, so we finished those, and I'm one short, but I probably got one in the drawer. If not, I got my tags right here. All right, so we're gonna move all those over, except our star flower with the power. Um, today, talking too much. This cup was from my wedding in November. It has my name on it, but it fit in my cup holder. It's easy to go. And then, you always have to get you some cute little covers. Cute little covers for your straw. Okay, so now we have, this is one of my favorites as well. These two actually, and the new one I'm making. So this is called Amazing Sunrise, and you steep this one for 3 to 5 minutes. Every tea, unless it is a custom made tea for the purpose of healing, um, they all need to steep. And pretty much, like I said, unless it's custom made for a certain healing, most of them can be drunk hot or cold. So once you steep it, then you can cool it off, add ice to it, drink it on down. I don't recommend adding any sweeteners to these teas because that sugar will break down some of the components of the flower because it's not natural. Maybe some honey and like the energy tea, some lemon, but that's on the tag, usually if you need to add something fresh to it. And then if you like honey, some people just like honey in every tea. Like I said, most of these are flavored where so you can get the benefits. And not all flowers break down from sugar, but they do have a breakdown because that's a processed um, chemical version of sugar. Sugar. Um, so I just suggest, unless I suggest lemon, or it's a great cup to add a little honey. Um, Pretty much you should be able to drink them naturally. All right, so we need in here, we got our star flower with the power, peach blossom. So we are making amazing sunrise. We got hibiscus, rosebuds, chamomile, lavender, chamomile, uh, rosebuds. I am doing rosebuds. 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 See, I knew I couldn't count. Was I only gonna do? I was gonna do 3 of those. Uh-oh, we got a runaway rosebud. It's a runaway. Jars. Okay. So what's our super flower with the power today? Ah, peach blossom. Peach blossom. Mm-mm-mm. Peach blossom. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I should have did, okay. Guess that's what we got. Maybe I only make 2 of them. We shall see. Okay, 2 more rosebuds. And we need some hibiscus. So just go over there. With that, we're gonna need chamomile. We're gonna need this one. This one got butterfly pea. We're gonna need that. Right. And it's got calendula. Okay. It's cause I use so much hibiscus. I boil down some hibiscus and make us an iced tea with it. Um, and you can look up the benefits of rosebuds and hibiscus right along with the star flower with the power, the peach blossom. Last week we talked about how tea helps with stress because that was our topic, stress. And how to get through it and how not to be stressful because the saying says if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You can't be willy-nilly. Some stuff have to be put together, a plan has to be made because you don't know what direction you're going in. Those are the ones who have a hard time being resilient because they didn't put together a plan But they wanted it to work out the way they thought it should in their head, but they didn't put no rhyme or reason to how to make it happen by the way you saw it in your head. Because if you'd have put the plan together, you would have saw where you would have had to adjust your thinking or how you saw it in your head. But some people think because they what I want to say, because they didn't make a plan one time and it went their way, that's the way for everything. But after a certain age, you got to use a little logic, like what steps? You don't even know if when I get up here, am I going right or left? You just gonna drive and hope you find a place on your way. I'm just saying, work with me. It's time to fill up this hibiscus too. Slow. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Okay. So, chamomile. Let me just take a peek and see how much chamomile we got to put in there. So, on this page, chamomile. Ooh. I do be glad when purple basil comes back. Oh, I wish, I don't know, I probably need a grow house, but I got to figure out how to grow it past the season. Because I will have plants of it, but that tea goes really fast. But that basil bliss and what's the other one with that purple basil? OMG. And then I have a customer who loved that basil bliss. Okay, violet. And here we go. Okay, so the rest of us anthropos, right? You got the best of my love. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Going in and out of changes. Trying to skirt around each day. My love has a beautiful meaning. Love has touched me in a beautiful way. Oh, I need to cut my music on. That's what I need to do. I don't know why I don't. Chamomile has a nice taste to it, and it's relaxing as well. What's really crazy is this is called Amazing Sunrise. It's a great tea to have in the morning, and to sit on the patio and drink this Amazing Sunrise. It's just like prepares you for the day, but it gets you going definitely. It does not disappoint at all. Disappoint at all. I'm just sitting it down there because I need space at the moment. I got a lot going on around here. A lot going on over here. All right, so we now need to add butterfly pea. This is everything. Butterfly pea is everything. This hibiscus, oh my gosh. Chamomile, peach blossom. Our peach blossoms. Um, might need forks for this one. Give me a little butterfly pea. Yes, yes, yes. The thing is, I can sit and talk about these flowers all day, every day. Because you just get caught up in how amazing it actually is. Um, and we plant flowers, we love flowers, we see flowers, and we can drink flowers, and we can bathe in flowers. And they give us just as much healing as smelling the flowers. So imagine you get to smell them. Oh, you know what, that hibiscus, that chamomile just like break the hibiscus and mm, 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 mm. I don't know. I don't know. So we like our benefits of our superstar flower with the power. Peach blossom is good for inflammation. So imagine if you're drinking, what does have? Let's say 4 different flowers in a tea bag, and they all provide anti-inflammatory properties. Mm. If you have a lot of um, swelling in your feet and hands, this will definitely help. But you know what that means. A lot of trips to the restroom when you have to reduce inflammation. But I just like the fact that it's good for the skin. So, peach blossom, like I am pretty much. Ooh. Ooh, okay, back to what I was doing. Whew, child, I got caught up looking at myself in the thing. All right, here we go. What's next? We now have some lavender. Yeah, so back to talking about resilience. You gotta be um we have to be. Or a lot of stuff we want to accomplish. How many superstars got no's, especially like singers or actors and actresses? They got a lot of no's sometime before they got a yes. A lot of businesses got a lot of no's for got a look at those inventions, Shark Tank. A lot of no's before they got a yes. Um, so can't give up because one way didn't go your way. Go look at your plan that you should have put together to see where your see where your obstacles happen, and then make a new plan to get around it. Where else can you go to get a yes? Where else can you go? Where else can you go to get a yes? What other places? What other people? Because you have to remember that everybody's opinion is subjective. And their opinion's not only subjective, but it's based off their life experiences. Yes, it is. I got the wrong. I got the wrong thing. The wrong team. This is not what I want. So let me use it. Calendar. Doodle, Karen, doodle. Amazing sunrise. Mm. Okay, so I'm going to the gym after this. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You have to stay healthy. And the way to stay healthy, because health is wealth, is by keep on moving, don't stop. No, keep on moving. That's not what I'm looking for. Keep on moving, don't stop. No, good time will come for the day. Keep on moving, don't stop. Like the hands of time. Tick tock on the road. Stay the time will come. Music. All right. So, what is our star flower with the power? It is. It is peach blossom. All right. Sure, Mr. Calendar. Please join. All right. So, amazing sunrise. Amazing sunrise. Amazing. I accept it. Come on in. Come on in. So think about as you drink the tea, you had a visual. As I said, it's about mind, body, and soul of beautiful flowers, colorful, like walking through a garden. And then you think about all the benefits that each of the flowers in the bag provide. I'm trying to get an expert herbalist in here. They pick up. Hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in. No, usually it takes me um not this amount of time. I can make a box in like I'm gonna say 20 minutes, if even that long. 10. It just depends on is it a mixed box or not. Come on in. Come on in. Okay. So come on in, Mr. Water Calendar. Come join me. I got the best husband in the world. I'm sorry, ladies, but I got the best one. For me, next we need we need to make all these are done. Done. Okay. And done. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hello. We are welcoming in Water Calendar, who is a master herbalist. So I am pretty sure he can share many insights on flowers and herbs. So our star flower is peach blossom. We talked about the benefits. It reduces inflammation, improves skin health, and aid in digestion, along with helping with the immune system, as well as providing us with um, the feminine energy of this particular flower. And feminine doesn't mean drinking it makes you feminine. It just means that the energy of the flower is feminine. Mr. Calendar, would you like to share your insight on flowers and everything it provides? We can't see you. All right, close it. All right. So, our star flower, which was the peach blossom, um, also provides us with antioxidants. It also provides the UV protection. Whether you use it in the bath tea or you drink it, you'll get the same benefits. It also helps with constipation. That's part of the digestive dysuria and edema, which we talked about before earlier. That is that is some of the benefits. Spiritually, it provides us with the symbolism of luck and longevity. So we're going to make this tea with our superstar flower with the power, peach blossom. We're making the floral fusion. And we're going to, I need to, if you can turn off your calendar, your camera, Mr. Calendar, it would free up. All right, so you know we're going to get us a couple of these buds into these bags so that we can have some of that star flower with the power and get some of this healing energy. It also symbolizes romance, which we talked about with the sex and fertility benefit. It also gives us prosperity. Chrysanthemum photos, some lilies, some dried lilies. Each flower has its own superpowers, as I've mentioned before, but when you put a few together, it just gives you that everyday little bit of healing. We all were younger or did or tried certain things that was not so happy for our amazing bodies. And so to repair them, stress tears our bodies down. So to add a little bit of benefit to our health every day through a tea, just to enjoy is amazing because you're healing those things, or you might have been sick lately. So this gives it a little bit more power. And this peach blossom is giving us some vitamins. Remember, it gives us vitamin A, B, C, and some other micronutrients are also in the peach blossom. Look at the power of this flower. So, with that being said, it also provides us with the spirit of growth. And we just talked about being resilient and how being resilient helps us grow. Because if we didn't go through things and didn't get up and try again and get the lessons from falling and the lessons and the motivation through resilience to continue, we can't grow. We only grow when we're uncomfortable. We only grow when we go through things. And again, growing through things is part of life. We cannot build a stronger person, mind, body, and soul, if we didn't go through anything. What would we learn? What would we have as our next stepping stone to the next step? I also mentioned how some people go through things consistently, but we've seen those people also talk about how now their life is just great and they have everything. So you can't avoid uncomfortability. You cannot avoid growing through things because it helps build your resilience as well. You go through it, you like, hey, I got up last time, didn't kill me, made me stronger. I now know this. Now I can get up again. Because I know if I fall down, I have the experience of getting back up. And what getting back up with resilience helped me accomplish next. So we've heard those stories, so we know they're true. We've been through some of those experiences ourselves, so we also know that's true. I need some lavender and some chrysanthemum photos. Some photos, chrysanthemum. Ooh, I thought I filled this up, this super flower with the power, but I did not fill up. But we had enough to make our order and make us a couple of bags too. 'Cause I like to drink tea every day. When it's hot, when it's cold, like I said, once you steep my tea, you can drink it hot or cold. Add some ice because you already got the sweetness. Most of my teas, again, do not require added sweeteners. You're getting a full flower, you're getting the full benefits of each flower that's in the bag, and you're getting a pretty flower tea bag to look at. And it smells good because I can tell you, mm, 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 mm. These flowers, like walking through a garden, We need some lavender. Some fresh lavender. Lavender. Lavender by itself is not the greatest, so um, very little. It's very strong. It makes its presence known. This is why you can make satchels of lavender. It keeps bugs away because the more you have. But it would bring me to the yard because it smells amazing. And we talked about last week, as I mentioned before, what lavender does for us. So we need our chrysanthemum and wan, our other super flower. I don't think I did this one yet. We might have to talk about it because this one is a really good tea. Flower, I said tea. So you know it's good in a tea because it's really a good flower. It has a lot of benefits. Um, both chrysanthemums. But I told you before, chrysanthemums have many different types, and they have common benefits, but they also have their own special power, just like our super flower with the power, peach blossom. All right, so now we have these pretty lilies. We're going to add, this is our sweetener. This is why I said you do not need to add any flavoring, especially sugar, to these teas. Unless it's a custom blend, like I said, and it's for herbal or healing purposes only. But to get a little bit of healing every day with a nice bag of tea. Did we get everything in there? We did, didn't we? Yes, we did. All right, so we're going to tie that up. And then we are going to, I left my hole puncher, but our time is almost up. Just make sure you join me next Wednesday for the Superstar Flower with the Power 444 444 right here on Instagram. It was on YouTube, but I think I'm going to stick to Instagram for now for my live. Please watch for it coming while you learn about how natural flowers have superpowers, each of them having their own superpower. That's why they are star flowers, because each one of them provides us with superpowers, natural, healing, natural bags. White bags are bleached, so they're really not good. These are natural biodegradable bags that I use as well. Being a naturalist, you really want to make sure that things are good that you're putting in, as well as what you use, not just what you're putting in, but what you use. Same as our thoughts. So we completed our order. I'm going to say thank you. I look forward to you next week, Arizona time, 4:44 p.m., to talk about the next super flower with the power. And watch as I make teas and have special guests. Talk about different ways that teas also help. Teas help a whole lot. Like I said, mind, body, and soul. You get a visual, pretty, colorful tea bag in your water. Teas are all different colors, not just black or clear or green. Get pretty colorful. Oh, this is amazing and sunrise tea gives you a pretty yellow. That's why it's called sunrise, because it's a great tea to have in the morning. Like a meditative tea. And the flowers that are in there have amazing powers that'll get you through your day. While it provides you with healing properties. The best thing is when my tea go cold, I usually throw it in my cup of ice, and it's still sweet. It's now a nice cold iced tea with still healing benefits. Just remember, all the teas at Tiffany Teas and Treats, you're going to need to steep them first, and then you can drink them hot or cold. Don't forget the link in the bottom to order your box of teas or bath teas or that ultimate relaxation bag. Great gift. And then I will be having fresh, natural vanilla. It just takes so long for vanilla, so I wasn't going to talk about it, but 90 days to make natural vanilla beans. It has to sit, it has to ferment. Oh my gosh, you just don't even know. But order your teas, your whole flower teas, whole nother level of tea. No ground, you don't know what's in there. You get the pretty, pretty tea bag. You also get the aromas of walking through a flower garden. And then you get the relaxation of knowing that what you're putting in here, you looked it all up, every flower, know what healing powers come with it. And then you get to sip it. And just remember, everybody knows that real tea requires a teapot. Get you a nice little teapot. That's even soothing. I talked about last week that whistle from the teapot, just the stress drops just from the teapot whistling. Plus, real tea require a teapot. So I'm looking forward to seeing you again next week. Don't forget to share this video, click like, and subscribe. Follow, whatever you need to do. And learn about these amazing flowers that are grown naturally from the earth. You don't have to do anything to them, but drink them. Use them for what they were provided for. I'm Tiffany with Getting the Tea with Tiffany, and thank you for joining me for the Superstar Flower with the power. And it was Peach Blossom, and it provides us with so many superpowers that it have. Thank you for being here. Bye, my flowers.